Buzzer-beating victories like Penn State's win over Ohio State on Friday put the madness into March. But there's another side of college basketball that is under the microscope.
Last week, Yahoo Sports reported on alleged illicit payments to dozens of players and other violations that involve some of the sport's biggest programs. NCAA President Mark Emmert told CBS Sports it might be time to change some of the rules involving amateur athletes.
While there has doubtlessly been agent activity and these kinds of things that we're seeing in the past, I suspect, and most people do, that this has reached a crescendo now because there's so much attention.
For more, we are joined by Andrew Brandt. He is the director at the Morad Center for Sports Law at Villanova University and a columnist at Sports Illustrated. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning.
So let's talk first about the Yahoo Sports report. What in it surprised you the most?
Well, I'm also a former agent, so maybe a lot didn't surprise me. Knocking over with a feather that they're paying the top college athletes, but it just shows you the lengths that agents and college recruiters and college coaches will go to get these top 17 and 18-year-olds because they mean so much to the program. They bring winning. Winning brings notoriety. Notoriety brings money. The business of college sports, the business of colleges is really dependent on these young players.
So where are we then at this? I mean, because we've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, people have been saying for a long time that there's so much money in college sports that ultimately you take this away if you just pay the athletes. Is that even on the table here?
A lot of things going on here, as Mark Emmert talked about. How do you govern this? Listen, I'm at Villanova. We have 25 sports. One makes money. That's college basketball, men's college basketball. Yeah. So we have this whole panoply of college sports, 98% of which does not involve the things we're talking about. So maybe the NCAA is the right governance model for that.
Yes.
But when we get to big-time college basketball, big-time college football, we talk about the stakes involved. Maybe there's another governance model that we're talking about. Maybe if it's not payment, we talk about name, image, likeness. We talk about endorsements. We talk about some scholarship fund beyond books tuition. But yeah, I think as Emmert said, we're at a stage we need something different for this level of college sports.
Well, let's listen to what John Calipari, the Kentucky coach, had to say this week. This made a lot of waves in the sports industry.
I think these kids should be able to use their likeness, make money from their signatures. It's their name and likeness. It's not ours, it's theirs. They should be able to make money. Maybe the school.
Is that what's going to happen?
Well, that could be some potential compromise here. Instead of actually giving out money, we talk about let them go sign autographs, places where they're adored, you know, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, all these Lexington, Kentucky, where they can sign autographs, they can make money off their image and likeness. There was a case at Supreme Court, the Ed O'Bannon case, but that really just came out instead of image and likeness with more cost of attendance. So maybe we need to take that step. A lot of things swirling out there that could be potential solutions to this.
Do we have to basically rewrite the definition of an amateur athlete?
I think at this level we're talking about something different. And what Mark Emmert has charged a committee now to do, led by Condoleezza Rice, is come up with new ideas like the one we just talked about, where what are we doing with this level of college athlete? And we have this one-and-done rule in college basketball where they have to go for a year before they can go to the pros. If that wasn't there, all these kids that we're talking about would just go pro.
Yeah.
Right.
And it'd be very simplified. We also have to have a better developmental league with the NBA, because right now it's the G League and it's players would rather go to college, frankly, for a year than go there. So maybe some coordination between the NBA and what has become their farm system, college athletics at the highest level, and working out a system where there's some payments, there's some educational level maybe part of it. This could be a multilateral solution between a lot of sides. The Condoleezza Rice Committee, the NCAA, the NBA, a developmental league, and some governance body that maybe is beyond the NCAA.
And maybe bring in some of those apparel companies that are also making a lot of money off these.
Adidas is mentioned in a lot of this as well.
Andrew Brandt, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Could technology solve traffic? I hope so. Researchers at one of the nation's top universities think so, and they may have cracked the code on breaking up gridlock on the roads. Oh boy, oh boy. You're watching CBS This Morning, Saturday.